30 years is an incredible milestone, and one that has been filled with me with deep reflection, gratitude and immense pride. My journey into this world of culinary education started, perhaps ironically, without much direction. I left school in the 80s with a set of qualifications that had little reference to a career that I ultimately pursued. But what I lacked in guidance, I sure made up in determination. Moving on to catering college, I thrived there, graduating with distinction and earned my stripes after in some of England's most famous restaurants and hotels. From Nottingham to Manchester and then finally on to London. But at the tender age of 21, I packed my bags, a ghetto blaster, 200 Marlboro cigarettes, my knives of course, and a David Bowie greatest hit CD. I also packed a burning ambition and set out for South Africa. What I didn't have in assets at the time, I had in resolve. When I arrived here in SA, I spent the first 6 years with the Sun Hotel Group, at the Cape Sun, the Beverly Hills, and on to the famous Santon Southern Towers. I was followed by 3 years in private and government education, working in training centres and working along the HTA to establish the very first NQF in hospitality for South Africa. It became instantly clear that while the local hospitality industry had tremendous potential, much of the senior talent and positions was imported. The raw talent among South Africans was undeniable, but what they needed was access to structured education and mentorship. So Hospitality Trainers and Associates was born, better known as HTA. HTA was born out of the belief that local chefs didn't need to follow others, but they could lead for themselves. From the very beginning, I've been blessed to walk this journey with extraordinary people. To my teams, past and present, you have been the heartbeat and soul of this company. Your commitment, creativity, and shared vision has made everything possible. You've built HTA's legacy brick by brick and one student at a time. I thank you. I thank you for your wisdom and your guidance over the years. You have kept me grounded and inspired and focused on the long journey, as do have my mentors over the years. Very few businesses endure 3 decades. Even fewer thrive. But I believe our success lies in the unwavering standards that we uphold, from personal grooming to professionalism to precision in technique to a work ethic of hard work, commitment that defies all HTA students. Whether it's a school leaver taking his first step into the culinary world, an in-service apprentice balancing between work and study, or an executive upskilling themselves online throughout Africa and the Middle East. Every program that we've built is rooted, deeply rooted in the original purpose, to uplift, to empower, and to prepare. We don't just teach cooking in the world of food, we shape careers, we build futures, we develop leaders. And that's truly what sets HTA apart. To our clients, many have been with us from the very beginning. Thank you for partnering. Thank you for your loyalty, your collaboration. We believe that you have done and you have been the cornerstone of our journey. Your commitment to quality has helped us shape the landscape of hospitality training across the continent. To our parents from the school kids, you have entrusted us with your children's futures. I thank you, and I never take that trust lightly. We consider it a profound responsibility to prepare these young people, these individuals, not just for a career in the world of work, but for a life of purpose, excellence and growth. And as I look to the future, I see even greater opportunity. The hospitality, travel, tourism industries are amongst the fastest growing industries on the continent. And HTA is ready to lead, ready to train, and ready to continue to invest in the youth of South Africa and beyond. So my friends, here's to the next 30 years of growth, of service, and of simply changing lives. Thank you for believing in this dream, and it's been my honor and my pleasure of a lifetime to support you and your children and your staff. Thank you. Thank you.